Minorities, we get to introduce a legislative champion, an incredible champion for the developmental disability community in California. This is my great pleasure. She's been an incredible leader in advocating for improvements to the disability system of services and support so we can continue to uphold the promise of the Lanterman Act. So we award Senate Speaker Pro Tem Toni Atkins, who was elected to represent the 39th district in the state Senate in 2016, which is down in the North San Diego area, and was appointed to the prestigious Rules Committee in addition to transportation and housing and many other committees. Among the bills she got passed and signed was SB 2, which created a permanent source of funding for affordable housing, a signature piece of legislation she had worked on for 7 years, which also is an important priority for Californians with disabilities. In January 2018, after just 1 year in the Senate, she was elected by her colleagues to be the next Senate President Pro Tem, leading the state Senate, becoming the first woman and the first openly LGBTQ person to lead the legislature's upper house. Throughout her career, Atkins has been a champion for affordable housing, natural environment, healthcare, veterans, women's rights, and of course, disability rights. As you can imagine, Senate Pro Tem Atkins is incredibly busy since this is the height of the legislative session right now. And so while she wanted to be with us so much, we are also very glad to welcome one of her chief consultants, Mariva Brown, who is working with us all the time on disability issues. And Nicole, I would hand it over to you to officially honor Senator Pro Tem Atkins.
We are honored to present Senator Toni Atkins with this well-deserved award.
Mariva, welcome, and hand it over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Jordan, and for the very kind introduction. For Senator Atkins, unfortunately, she really wanted to be here today, but she's presenting on the floor right now, I believe, so she's not going to be able to make it. But she did ask me to come and accept the award on her behalf and also to say some things. She's really honored by the award. And what she would tell you if she were here is that our communities of individuals with developmental disabilities really deserve nothing less than our best work and our fiercest support. She knows, we all know that the pandemic disproportionately impacted communities with special needs, isolating folks from services and making it even more difficult to access care and supports and work placement programs. So she really wants to thank you all for your advocacy during this challenging period and all of your hard work and all of the phone calls and emails. It makes a difference, and you were heard. California is really committed to continuing more inclusive communities and giving everyone an opportunity to live their best life. And that commitment plus your advocacy resulted in a historic budget investment of $2 billion last year, leading with a B, into our developmental disability system, in the rate reform. And it wouldn't have been possible without your voices and your calls and your tireless efforts. So she wants to thank you for that. And she also wants you to know that she's very inspired by you. She talks a lot about the inspiration that she gets from the DD community, your compassion and your dedication for others, particularly over the past few years, is just an incredible force and a force for change and a model for others. So it's an honor to receive the award, and she wants to thank you.
Mariva, thank you so much for accepting the award from the ARC and United Cerebral Palsy and Easter Seals. We've been talking a lot over the last few days from different people about the budget and the historic, as you mentioned, historic budget investment that was made last year. And the Pro Tem Senator Atkins was obviously, as we have mentioned throughout the conference, an integral part of that. And as were you, Mariva. So we thank you as well for your efforts. And so we really are honored to award her and her incredible efforts for our community. So please pass that on. And thank you for being with us today.